Good morning, my friends. Good morning, and today we're doing the big one. This is the one that everyone's been asking for. It's Riven, the sequel to Myst. As ever, this is going to be a blind playthrough, but for the first time, this is also the first Cyan game where we're going old school point and click. We've played Myst 2021, which is not a point and click anymore, and we've played Abduction, both really brilliant codes and clues kind of immersive puzzler rather than keys and locks, let's say. And I'm really excited for Riven. You know, Riven's one of those games that people start throwing around phrases like best game of all time. I have just noticed, though, that my chat box not working. Snap cut for YouTube. Welcome back. We have managed to fix it. The problem was that the chat was refreshing every time we were changing scene, but with some excellent patience from our viewers, we've managed to solve it. I think we are ready to play. So this game, we're really looking forward to this one. I have heard from the YouTube comment section, Diane particularly, this game is definitely one of every frame a painting. The loading screens between scenes in the original 90s version of this game were going to be like 5-second, 10-second loads, right? And every time you change areas, you're going to have to be inserting and reinserting a different floppy disk. So this one apparently is best played slowly, and that's the only hint I've had going into this. But let's go. We should have sound, but there's no sound on the title screen. Oh, there we go. Yes, we've got sound. Excellent. Let's go! Riven hype. I've been looking forward to starting this game all week. I'm quite hyped for it. Cyan. Ah, here we go. So this is the end of Myst.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well hidden. For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan.
Okay.
Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
All right. Straight into the action. So, Catherine is... I can't remember his character's name. It's Rand's wife. And I don't know who it is that I'm... Okay. Oh, okay, okay. We're still in a scene.
Yo? Feriaje. Kakaware po. Modu wipo me po. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema. Musu rekoa. Misirapo. Misirapo. Mutika boku wa nai. Misirapo. Mutika boku wa nai. Boku wa nai. Misirapo. Boku wa nai. Boku wa nai. Boku wa nai.
Oh no, he took our book. Oh, someone got him with like a poison dart or something, was it? That was the... Okay, some unseen third party. Oh, okay. Right, so we've got a finger and a red button at the bottom. Oh, this is our book. Okay, we will read this later. Oh, no, hang on. Right, okay, down is back. Oh, look at those smooth transitions. I was expecting it to be a little bit more like... Oh, that's really cool. I was expecting it to be more like a fade out, fade in kind of thing. Yeah, okay. Are there any other controls I need to know except clicking? Well, the ninja sort of ran off this way, right? That's clearly a thing. Yeah, we don't. I want to avoid the temptation of clicking through too fast, because... Oh, okay, we've got a room there. And a set of steps down this other side. Sort of looks like there's... Oh, no, that just takes us back to the stairs. With the smooth transitions, it's not always totally apparent how far round you're rotating when you do rotate. I need to double check what year this was released, because some of these animations are pretty alright. I kind of had a view in my mind of this being like a very, very rough 90s game, but like, that's pretty smooth. This otherwise looks like a dead end though. So okay, that's fine. Let's quickly check out this room. Oh, we've got a button here. That's always a... You always got to push a button, right? Maybe we should have looked at what was in there before pressing the button. But yeah, no, you've always got to push a button. Oh, it's a little peephole. Well, okay. And that, my friends, is going to be our first picture of the game for our little notebook here. So we've got some writing here and we've got this. Clearly what you can see through that peephole is going to be important in some way. I hope the button's just going to return this to where it was. Nah, it's going to continue rotating it the same way. Is that audio a little bit on the loud side? Kind of looks like it might be a touch. Shall we just knock the audio down a couple of notches? Okay, well now we have the same writing and we've got a different door. So this is rotating around 90 degrees each time? Something like that? No, maybe not 90 degrees because it's a 5-pointed star, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there are 5 pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's rotating around the 60, 72 degrees at a time. Yeah, okay, so we can't read the writing. Okay, so puzzle room. We're going to do an explore phase first. Come back for puzzles in a minute. This is a lot more ominous than the Island of Myst is, right? The Island of Myst had kind of vaguely cozy puzzle vibes. This has more sort of you sit in the chair at your own risk kind of vibes. I ain't sitting in that chair. We'll come back to that chair. If there was ever an ominous chair, like that's one of them. Okay, further through the tunnel. We've got another door. Okay, more pillars. And we can accidentally close that door behind us. Sure. Okay, more spidery 5-pointed star kind of architecture. Some sort of offering, maybe. Sort of looks like it, doesn't it? You know, it's like fruit and bits and pieces. Is there an equivalent door on that side? It kind of doesn't look like it, right? Incidentally, no stage lighting today. There is a heat wave on at the moment in the UK, and it's already like 25 degrees, so no yeah, no lights on today because it's just far too hot for that kind of nonsense. Okay, so no apparent ninja. We've got a lot to explore though right from the off. I mean, it's kind of similar to... Okay, we've got a code here. Button. And a spy hole. Okay, we can continue walking this way, but that's a dead end. Oh no, that's just that's like a drop. A cliff edge. Okay, right, so there's not much to explore with that until we actually have some codes. This looks like it's something that's jammed into the mechanism to stop it moving, right? So we'll, yeah, but this isn't the kind of puzzle game where you pick up items and, like, it's not like we're going to pick up a crowbar and then find some way to use it. There's going to be like some other way to get that unstuck. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got here. So we've got a door with another door behind it. Interesting. Okay, what I'm thinking here, yeah, is this. Yeah, okay. What I'm thinking is the way this is oriented, yeah, you've got flat here pointing upwards like this. There's only one point in a 5-pointed star that you could arrange the flat parts to point to that. When we have this open, well, that's still pointing upwards like that. But this on the ground is not aligned with it. Which makes me think that this door is not moving with the floor, and that we want to line them up with each other, or something like that. Because at the moment it's aligned. We've got one door which is currently aligned. The door is on a flat of the... Unfortunately, we can't look down. Can we look up? Ah, you can look up. So where's the spy hole that we were looking through? It would be on the walls, right? Or is the spy hole on the beetles? No. Is this me? The start of Myst has you falling onto the island, doesn't it? At some point we have to read the book that Rand has given to us, of course. So that was the one just to the right of the door, yeah? Which is that one. So there are 5 of these in total. So what have we got here? We've got logs coming into what looks like a wood chipper. Some kind of building here, but then you've used up all the trees and volcano. Ah, okay. This is someone writing in their Myst books. So how many people have the power of the books then? So Rand obviously does, as did Akanar and Cirrus. Okay, and then we saw that. And that's it, that's the 5 of them. Okay. So the star is currently pointing down and to the left, right? We'll say that the star is oriented where the flat meets the arrow. I believe this is only rotating 72 degrees at a time. We shall see. It means that there'll be another door in 2 rotations time. So yeah, this is now pointing that way. It'll then be pointing straight forward after our next rotation. It's weird though because, or maybe it's not 72 degrees because what you're clearly standing in when you look through is a hollowed out pillar, actually. So it's not rotating the same number of degrees each time. Because if it was, you'd be in a gap between the pillar, but clearly you're standing inside the pillars looking out. Okay. So this door is off to the left of the point, which is actually where the door already was before. So the gate, the grating, is rotating round with the room. So if we can find a way to rotate the room whilst we're in it, we can go through this door instead. Problem is though, how you activate that button from out here, or from in here rather. Because yeah, can't see the button from here, don't think. Let's just check that there's no, like, trick bricks or anything. So from the closed gate... Okay, we've checked that one. Let's check this one. Oh, is that a hole, actually, that we're looking through? That little black hole? Oh, maybe these are the holes. Maybe we're not standing in the pillars. Maybe I was talking nonsense earlier. Okay. Okay, so the spy holes are actually are in the thing. Is there something to be gained by looking into the room through the spy holes somehow? We can clearly look up here for a reason as well. Okay, let's do it. If we don't see anything through the spy holes which will allow us to progress, we're going to head back to the really dubious looking chair and sit in it. And then we're going to read the book that Rand gave us. Yeah, because clearly... the book is supposed to help us. I mean, he literally explicitly said, this will explain everything for you. This will explain everything you need to know. It was something along those lines. My hesitation to do so is mostly predicated on the fact that we did a lot of reading in the first Myst, about 45 minutes of reading all of those books. And it's lore, it's not... I don't think we can actually do from in here, yeah? But it shows that there is another exit. There is another exit that we can't get to. Wait a minute, hang on a second. Yeah, no, those metal grates, we can literally see it right there in the video. But yeah, those metal grates are not rotating around with the room, obviously, because otherwise we'd end up with a metal grate blocking our entry to the room. So yeah, no, the metal grates are not rotating around. The metal grates are not rotating round. So is the orientation of this design the clue? Because this is not... So the pillar in question is this pillar here. Made it to the stream. How's it going? Well, Nimue, welcome to the stream. We are playing Riven. It is the second most 90s game I've ever played. But look how smooth these transitions are, though. I'm actually, like, for a 1990s game, I'm actually pretty impressed. I would need to double check exactly when this came out. Like, this is the point where someone reveals to me that this was actually 2000, and then I was like, oh. So is it the beetle that's directly... Okay, the beetle that's directly to the right of this door. Do you have a secret that I am supposed to reveal, which isn't just pulling your chain, yanking your chain. Such smooth. Yeah, we've looked at this before. This is the book powers. Okay. Puzzle solution not forthcoming. Let's go and sit on the incredibly dubious chair. Quick pause in the action just to say you're about 20 minutes into this episode now. This is episode 1 of what's going to be a fairly long-running series, blind playing through Riven. If you're enjoying this at this point, chances are you may want to consider subscribing. So I just wanted to put in a quick call to action. I only do these in episode 1s because it's episode 1 that's the real hook for the rest of the season, and that's going to be the last time I mention it. But yeah, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you're enjoying this episode so far. Back to the action. (1997). Well, 1997 was around... What are we looking at? Metal Gear Solid was around then, I suppose. Let me think. Half-Life, the original Half-Life, was that around 97? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, the chair didn't immediately swallow us. We've got screen number 1, the blue screen. Screen number 2, the orange screen with a lever to open the door. Excellent. Well, we know where that door is. Great. Does that count as first puzzle solved? Not working. Oh, that one's working though. Okay, now it works. What is it? Press the button again. No, that just turns the chair off. Are we supposed to let it run for a minute? Let's let it run for a hot minute and see if it powers up and does anything, because clearly it's doing something. I can hear it powering up or warming up or turning on in some way. Incidentally, totally forgot to say earlier, thank you very much, Justy, for the resubscribe. That's really kind of you. Thank you very much. You resubscribed right at the start of the stream when we were having all of our technical problems. But yeah, thank you. It does not super duper feel like this is doing very much. We can't turn whilst we are in here. Okay. A mystery to consider later. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on, hang on, hang on. What's this up above us? Oh, is it just the microphone? It's just the microphone is like really close. Things in the mirror may be closer than they appear. Do you know what? The integrated FMV animations reminds me so much of Lands of Lore, right? Which, it was never a very big RPG series, but it was very dry, very funny, and I'm getting strong nostalgia vibes to go back and play some other 90s games. Like Lands of Lore was... I played that game so much. Never played the first one. Lands of Lore 2, Guardians of Destiny. It was also very kind of 90s in the fact that I think it was totally possible to get stuck. Like, your actions and decisions during the game could effectively soft lock you and prevent you from being able to beat the game. Which, you know, as far as game design goes, I'm very happy that we have moved away from in general. But I do think it's kind of funny to go back to some of these. Got to push a big blue button, right? Something happened in the distance there. Is it a monorail? Is it a train? Tiny trains in the chat. Oh my word. Tiny train hype. You know what they say. It wouldn't be a Cyan game if you didn't ride a tiny train. Okay. Oh man. Given the tiny train hype from Abduction, I'm actually really pleased that we get to ride a tiny train. It makes the money I spent on that emote totally worth it. Okay. Let's get in this driver's seat. Right. What do we got here? We've got... Go? Nice. Oof. This does not look terribly safe. Do you know what? If we ever do come across a Cyan Worlds game that doesn't have a tiny train in it, I think that's almost warranting of a bug report by this stage. Okay. We've got tiny blue things. Where has this dropped us off? Stairs to the left. Suspicious looking orb to the right. Huh. Key. There we go. Thanks to the wonders of modern technology, we're just going to nab a screenshot of that. Okay. Don't know what that button did. Okay, so we've got stairs up to here. We can go up, we can go down. Let's go up first. Dubious looking rope bridge. Love it. So that's where we were. Yeah, there's the track that's coming through. So certainly the distances are a lot larger here. Hello. Okay, that's just a door, not even locked. Okay, stairs downwards. Oh, we've got another one of these. That also makes a different noise as well. That was more like a wheezy sort of noise. But yeah, that's like a barely visible path, that. Oh, I'm not sure whether we did the path to the left or the right there. Right, okay, that's the path to the left. Okay, left path first. Got rumbly noises. What do we got up there? Oh, that's a person. That kind of looks a bit like a lookout tower, doesn't it? So I guess people live in that direction. This direction, I assume, is going to drop us back. Yeah, drops us back to this path here. Okay, well, before I go and go past that lookout tower, I sort of want to check out this path a little more. So we've got a big old axe lodged into that stump. And we have a minecart that's just going to take us somewhere. I didn't even actually mean to go in that. Oh, do we ride the minecart? Nah, let's not ride the minecart. The minecart's going to take us somewhere like totally random. Wait, hang on. This is from the painting. Look, they've cut down all their trees, and there was a volcano involved. So this is from the painting earlier that we looked at inside the beetle. Okay, right. Let's go this way and see if there's some people that want to talk to us. We've got some cave art here again. Is it Rand? I need to actually work out what that guy's name is. The Professor. Not actually Rand. Rand is the name of the developer who lent his likeness to the character. But, Atris. Thank you. Oh, there's some people up there in the distance as well. Oh, and there's more people. Okay, so that's like a proper little town. And someone's actually coming to say hello to us. No, they're picking up their child and running away. That is what they're doing. Okay. So is the godlike figure being depicted there, is it actually Atreus, or is it the threat, the person who's taken over, kidnapped Catherine? Perspective on that looks a bit weird, doesn't it? Okay, climbing the ladder. There is a lot to explore in this game, right? This has definitely taken a very, very different... Knock, knock. This has clearly taken a very, very different direction to Myst, right? Because Myst was like an uninhabited island that was small, right? A small uninhabited island that you are going into, which effectively acted as a hub, right? And then you're going into individual ages of Myst, individual levels, to solve some puzzles, and then you're going to come back to the hub world. And maybe that was sort of limitations on the technology, but Riven is clearly a much, much bigger environment with a lot more to see, and it's clearly got a lot of people, like, literally living here. Okay, so we've got some, I mean, that looks like an iron furnace, like an ore smelter. Oh. Gotta pull the lever, right? Okay. That's probably fine. We can bring it back. What is this? Now, I gotta remember Myst Clock Tower, right? Clicking on the things doesn't necessarily do the things. Clicking and holding might do the things. Oh, spoiler warning for Myst, incidentally. Yeah, this looks like it's not ready to do anything just yet. Oh, unless we can look up and close the hatch. Maybe not. Tell you what though, let's... Oh, no, okay, you have to close the hatch when you're stepping back off it. Let's lower it and see if it goes somewhere that's useful for us in some way. Okay. With an area that's larger to explore as well, means that you also, implied, you have a lot more things to remember. No, we don't need to look through that window, okay. You have a lot more places that you need to remember to go back and forth between. It sort of looks like there's a little drawbridge that comes out from the bottom of these huts, doesn't it? Yeah. So, no one's opening this door for us. Which is okay. I wouldn't trust me either. Kind of would like to have a look to see if I can see where that submarine has ended up, but it's sort of going to be over there somewhere. These tracks kind of looks like you're supposed to get the submarine to come over here somehow. Okay. We'll put that on the thinking back burner. We do have all the way back somewhere here. If we open up this door, we've got another path that went to the right. What's this? It's spinning. So this path we've not been down yet. Well, that looks pretty angry. What is that? Like a depiction of a frog or something? It looks very similar to the statues that were in the temple on the first island, actually, doesn't it? Okay, I don't see much that we can do with it. It's got little spotlights that are lighting it up, which is interesting, right? Because it's a kind of mixture of like old and new technology. But yeah, these are clearly spotlights on the floor. It's interesting, because most of these paths just rotate you 180 degrees. This one has decided to not do that for you. I have suspicions. Well, now that I know that we can fully expect to have, barely legible pathways. Let's check out this minecart. And we're on our way to another new area, maybe? Like, maybe I'm approaching this incorrectly. Like, I prefer to do a breadth first search, right? Explore all the things we can explore, and then... Oh wow, we're going underwater. Explore all the things we can explore, and then bring it together in terms of finding which puzzles we can solve. Which might be contrary to the philosophy of looking at each area in more of a slower kind of pattern. But we are indeed going to another new island. This does not look like the first island. Now I would presume in the days gone by, each island was going to be on its own disc or its own, well yeah, probably on its own disc. Wow, we're being unceremoniously dumped out of a chute. Okay. So there's a path over here. Doesn't look like there's a path over here. This looks like something in that rock over there. Oh, look at the animation on that water. I mean, it's simple, but it's effective, right? So we've got a ladder here. Oh, does this just put us back into the minecart? Right, yeah, okay. This is just how we get back to where we were. That's fine. Okay, you gotta go around this way to get past that pile. Oh, very similar to channel wood. Right, okay, so the handle points towards the pipes. So that's where we started out. So we can go round the back of the building and round the other side. Well, okay. You don't go into the buildings first. You want to check out all the outside. We hop over this pipe. We absolutely can, and there's a ladder which takes us up somewhere. Okay, now we are going to go back to that building. Okay. There's a 5-pointed pentagon in there, which looks like it has holes. But that's strange. We're not going to be picking up keys, are we? Okay, we've got a lever there. We have Huh. Oh, that stops the bubbles. That'll be the flames. Right, it's not bubbles, it's boilings. The water is boiling. Okay, so we've got a pipe there. Not sure what that does. Right, and that just moves that pipe into those. So that pipe is going to there, which is not where that thing is currently pointing. So I think we've got an in pipe here, and then we've got 3 out pipes. Potentially. Okay, so that is definitely a thing that we can work with. So this out pipe here, right, that's going to whatever this is doing. We've then got this big pipe here. Oh, is not actually what... Hang on, wait. We've got a big pipe coming under here, and then we've got this big wheel is connecting or disconnecting a pipe there, but that's not this big metal pipe. The big metal pipe is going underneath the building. Right, that flexible pipe that we were connecting or disconnecting is going under the water. Okay, let's check out this ladder. Oh. Well, that answers that question then. Okay, and there's nothing further to explore that way. Well, I would say we've got a thing that we can look at here. I would say we've got a bit of a puzzle. So, let's start by moving this guy. Now, where's he currently pointing? Oh, it's currently going up to there, is it? But you know what? Let's move you around to the first position over here. Is there anything that this can now do that it couldn't do before? Yeah, not sure actually. Right. So we've got one pipe goes here, the other pipe goes here. And then it's going to activate this little pull handle. This now can do something, is it? Okay, not sure. Okay, we've also, of course, got these two pipes. One is going down and the other's going up. So let's see about moving that one. Oh, that's turning the fire off. Hmm. Thing is, I'm not 100% sure what this lever is doing. It's moving something up and down inside that piece. Oh, that appears to be draining the water now. Which is probably gonna... it's not gonna open the door, but it clearly needs to be drained for the door to be able to open. Maybe that needs to be up for the door to unlock. Wait, no. Probably that way? I'm not really entirely sure what that does. Like, that's clearly not a water pipe. So yeah, not super duper sure, but... well, hopefully draining the water means that once we can get into there... oh, and we should probably turn the gas off, actually. Because now it's not boiling anything. We don't want the boiler to break. So you can probably go this way now? Okay, so we've got no fire going anymore here. Does this unlock the floor? No, it does not. I wouldn't have necessarily expected it to. But okay. This thing, not super sure what it is supposed to be or do. Well, this is like a wood chipper. Is it? Is that what you're supposed to be feeding the logs into? And then you're turning them into sawdust on the other side? Could be. Is that a big old pile of sawdust? That's doing something as well. That's certainly doing something. Which is related to this direction. But that's turning the fire on at the bottom, or presumably turning the fire on in that little beacon. Okay. Well, with that, if I recall correctly, I think we have done our breadth first search. Because I think we have now visited all of the paths that are currently open to us without actually going ahead and solving a puzzle. I think. Yes, because this will take us back to the minecart at the top. Yes. And then that'll be where the logging thing is. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely the machine that is the wood chipper. Because they're cutting the wood, they're cutting the trees, and then they're throwing them straight into this minecart and sending them out here and dumping them down this chute. So this is the wood chipper from the picture, which means that's probably also the building from the picture. Which I didn't grab a screenshot of because I didn't think that those stained glass drawings would necessarily be clues. But I think it's certainly worth going back and having a look at them again. The other avenue, of course, to be thinking about is we still haven't read the book. So that might be the start of the next episode. Because, well, because then I can stick an edit into the I can stick a chapter into the YouTube timestamps to say skip to here if you don't want to listen to me reading the book. On the other hand, though, we do still have like a good 10 minutes left of this stream. Oh, of course, it's going uphill, so you've got to have a chain going on it. It's very good attention to detail, actually. It's a little bit like one of my favourite tiny details in abduction is when you're riding the train, when you go up that little hill and the train slows down because it's only got a little engine in it. That is a really, really good, very fine attention to detail. Okay, so we're heading back to the tiny train. That's interesting. We never went down this path. Wow, we never went down. Oh. Giant penguins! Kinda. They're kinda giant penguins, aren't they? I don't know. Oh. Awesome. Oh, hey, we've got another one of these. Okay, take a screen grab of that. That sounds a little bit more like a whale, doesn't it? So we've collected 3 of those now. To give you a reminder, we have got this one. This one, and now this one. This looks very similar to the logo of the game itself. So... right, that gets us back on the path. But we have more path. We have more path right here. Another lookout. Clearly these people, whoever they are quite wary of book travellers. This is the same village, but we're approaching it from a different side. Yeah, we've been over there. Okay, that's a fourth one that we've managed to nab a picture of. But what do we have here? We've got a pipe here and a pipe here. Oh, another ladder downward. Hey, it's the submarine we dropped earlier. Oh, is this going to take us to another new area? Well, that sounds like we've secured the hatch this time. So... go? Okay, where are we going though? I see a fork in the path there. Okay, what does that do? Not much right now. Okay, that turns us. But we don't necessarily want to go back where we came, right? Ah, wait. Can we turn? Is then the control below us fork controlling? Not sure. Ah, maybe it does control direction a little bit for us. Excellent. Well, let's have a look at where we've come out there. Okay. Oh, I know where we are. Yeah, okay. I know where we are. It doesn't look like we can get out yet, though. It looks like we need to be sort of, well, a little bit further over, doesn't it? Because we're like a clear sort of 6 feet away from that ladder. Okay, let's turn this around. And let's get going. Oh, do you reckon those T points? Those are just stopping points. So I think we could probably go forward again. I think the stop was intentional, not that we like ran out of power or something. So if I go forward again, will it take us to the next set of points? Yeah, okay, it will. So it works very much like the monorail in Myst, where you go and... Okay. Okay, brilliant. Well, my friends, we are out of time for today's stream. So, we'll be opening that hatch as the first thing we're going to do next time. We're almost certainly going to end up reading the book next time as well. But we're going to save up our game right there. Game 1. Save. Cool, it's in there. I'm going to go and check that save is actually working like in my own time. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, resume. There's resume. Brilliant. For now though, thank you very much for watching this week. I hope you had a great time with Riven Episode 1. I'm hyped for this game. I think it's going to be great. I will see you all next week. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Okay, so that'll serve as a good outro to the YouTube people. For us still here on Twitch.